Hey, so this video is about how to, first of all, establish a strong milk supply at the beginning, and then how to increase your milk supply along the way if you feel the need to do that. So first of all, establishing a strong milk supply. When your milk comes in, grab your baby, wake them up, feed them. Don't wait. When your body has said the resources are here, one of the best things you can do is get baby on the breast, making use of that. So if you have a sleepy baby, great idea. Make sure that no more than 2 or 3 hours go in between feedings. If your baby would happily sleep for 6 or 8 hours, well, that's great for getting a little extra rest. It's not necessarily fantastic for getting your body set for understanding how much food is going to be needed to feed your baby. So wake them up every 2 or 3 hours and give them opportunity to spend time at the breast and to be able to drain the breast as much as possible. And that is ultimately what is going to set the tone for your body creating resources for your kid. Your body is going to rely on how often was your baby eating and how much was the breast drained. So if you want a good milk supply, feed often, drain the breast. That's it. Whatever else people want to say, try this cookie, eat that, use this galactagogue, use what? No. Feed often, drain the breast, and that is what tells your body how much food to make. So feeding every 2 to 3 hours is going to set a good time frame for your body to know, oh, I need to be doing this regularly. So yeah, keep putting out food. The kid's going to show up every 2 to 3 hours. And if you drain the breast, then the body knows, oh, well, either that was enough or I need to make more. If you don't make use of all of the milk in the breast, then the body goes, oh, sorry, I made too much. Yeah, I'll dial things back a little bit. So having said that, if you feed when your milk comes in, you establish that feeding cycle of every 2 to 3 hours and you drain the breast each time, you're going to be off to a really solid start. Now, anytime you're going, oh, okay, well, am I making enough? I'm not quite sure. I think, things may have slowed down, or my baby's had a growth spurt. They're asking for more and they're frustrated because I don't seem to have it right now. Please know, first of all, that your breast system is supply and demand, meaning that your body provides what has been asked of it. Your baby is always going to be ahead of what your body is providing. Having said that, there are some women that have larger milk supplies. If anything, some of you ladies out there are trying to problem solve when you have too much milk. It's squirting into your child's face and you're trying to figure out how to adjust. So women, my goodness, we come in all shapes and sizes. We have all different experiences. Your journey is your journey. So this particular video is for women who, if you feel like you don't have enough, please know that you are enough. The cases where a woman's body is not kicking out enough food for her baby are so few, so far between, okay? So unless you've had breast surgery or you've been diagnosed with a breast condition, outside of those situations, you are probably doing exactly what you need to do. So don't let other people say you're not enough. You are enough. If your baby is healthy, meaning they have the right color, right temperature, they are alert when they are awake, they have decent reflexes, and when you lift them, you can see their arms are moving, they're responding. Those are all good things. The things that are bad, when we can see that a baby's lips are consistently dry and puckered, that's a sign of dehydration. If they are too red or too pale, they are too hot or too cold. So just the color or the temperature is wrong, and one of the worst things we can see is lethargic. If there is a baby who is not really interacting with the world, and I don't mean tired, because tired babies are still responsive, but if you have a baby who is awake and yet non-responsive, that is not okay. That is an indication there are not enough resources. So dehydrated or malnutrition, they need immediate medical attention. Please obtain that immediately. But right color, right temperature, they are alert when they are awake, they are responsive when they are awake, they are engaging with their world. Whatever anything else says, whatever the growth charts say, you are fine, okay? You are fine. Keep working with a healthy, beautiful, solid baby. You are enough, okay? And just as your baby grows and your body goes, oops, I didn't make enough for them that time because they're still hungry, your body then makes more to catch up with that. So the entire breastfeeding relationship, if you are one of those moms who makes enough rather than more than enough or too much, if you are one of those moms that makes enough, you will the entire way along be playing catch up with your growing baby, and that's normal. That's how the system works. So have peace and calm about that. It doesn't mean that you're not enough. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, okay? So with that in mind, how do you make sure that you are feeding often and draining the breast? Well, feeding often is just a timing thing, so you get that figured out. As far as draining the breast goes, please, please, please learn how to self-express. Learn how to use your hands. There's a bunch of great YouTube videos that will support you in how to do that, but learn how to squeeze the liquid out of your chest. And so just a couple of really simple things you can do. Before feeding baby, give your breasts a little bit of a shake, jiggle things around. It's going to help the fluid to move forward. When they latch on, it's going to make the fluid that much more easily accessible, so they're more likely to drain more of it naturally on their own. And feel free, if you need to, you can do something called switch nursing. Switch nursing, some people say it's bad because, there's foremilk and hind milk and you're only going to drain. So remember, this video is not for moms who have so much that they have to worry about their baby not getting to the end of the breast. This is for moms who have enough or who feel like they don't have enough. Switch nursing works a little something like this. When baby is indicated that they're getting a little bit frustrated just because there doesn't seem to be any more, or maybe you've just got a distracted baby or a sleepy baby, if your kid is falling asleep at the breast or anything that is causing them to not finish or to think that they're done and you're going, but I want to increase my milk supply, you just take baby, you switch them over to the other side, you get them working over there. This is a great way to hold the fort if you've got a child who is frustrated, so they're crying. Don't take that crying as a sign of you're a bad mom or that you don't have enough milk or that there's none of that. No, your body's playing catch up to a growing baby. That's a good thing. You're doing exactly the right thing. Just hold the fort, buy your body time. Because the cool thing is, did you know that your body's never actually empty? Your body, no matter how much you work at it, is never going to be empty because it is constantly making milk, okay? You're constantly making it. So sometimes you just have to hold the fort by switching them back and forth. So, even if it's just one more drop or two more drops at a time, it's all good. Your breasts are learning. There's a hungry kid here. Keep making more. Okay, so switch nursing, great way to go. That's another trick. And when your baby is finished, another thing you can do is hand express to clear out whatever happens to be left. Feeding often, draining the breast to the best of your ability, your body is going to learn. This is what's needed, this is what's expected of me, and here we go, let's make that food. So please, 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 I made another video that was the result of the crazy train, awful misadventure that our family was sent on in the first 8 weeks of my son's life because we were told, that he wasn't following the growth curve, because we were told that he was failure to thrive. I had a pediatrician tell me, fortunately, his brain has been preserved. I was asked to start using the Cadillac of breast pumps, a huge electric, very expensive pump for 6 months. And in that place of being overwhelmed and terrified and feeling like a failure, I came across the resources that I needed to go back to the roots of, well, hold on, look at nature, all these other mammals that can feed their babies, and what humans are just so stupid that we can't do it. We're so broken we can't do it. That didn't make sense to me. So I went back to the roots and I found, what? Get all these other voices out of my family, get all these other, senses of pressure out of our home. We're trying to feed our baby this way, and it took 6 days. I was told it was going to take 6 months. It took 6 days to completely change everything around, to just naturally increase my breast milk supply. My baby was healthy the entire time, just wasn't following the growth curve. He plateaued for a little bit, and then was doing fine. We're so excited about the fact that he is strong, he's healthy, and making those changes made it possible for us to get to 14 months of breastfeeding, something I'm incredibly privileged to have experienced and very proud of. I'm very happy that my son got to have that experience. And so how did we get off the crazy train? It was with all the information that I just gave you right now. Breastfeeding comes down to feed often, empty the breast, and you're going to be just fine. So I hope this video is helpful for you, and all the best. Bye.